All right, here. Before we even get started, shut up, you PC Master Race assholes. I already know you got rant mode activated, ready to type grumble, grumble, grumble on the keyboard. Fingers are already ready to comment the second you saw the title of this video. Just hold on, wait a minute, just hold on. Let me sort of give you my sort of idea and thoughts behind this whole thing. And I'll address your concerns as well too, but let's just hold on. Let's first just catch everyone else up that's probably watching this video and probably wondering what the hell are we talking about here. We're talking about the recent announcements from Microsoft. They announced a bunch of stuff here at the E3 press conference, but two things I want to talk about is the Xbox One S and Project Scorpio. Let's first start off with the Xbox One S. So what is that? The Xbox One S is basically the upgrade to the Xbox One. It's the next version of it within the Xbox One family, as Microsoft sort of touts it. It's included some great upgrades and features that I honestly should have been in the original console. One of them being support for 4K HDR, which is pretty cool. It's going to be able to do 4K video content, so you're going to be able to watch things like Amazon Prime Video and Netflix and 4K, and some of the content out of this, what's high dynamic range or HDR, is going to be able to take advantage of that if your TV supports that as well too, which is pretty cool. They've also made it a lot slimmer and a lot smaller, which is something a lot of people complain about with the original Xbox One, saying that it was just way too big. I didn't think it was, but I can kind of understand some people's concern, especially with limited shelf space. So the Xbox One S is 40% smaller than the original Xbox One, which is pretty cool. They've taken the power brick that you normally have to put outside of the console, which is really annoying. It's internal now, so all you're gonna have to do is put in one plug to power everything into it. Pretty cool. I think that's a really good change that they did with that. They've also added the ability to stand it vertically as well too, which is something I know a lot of people will like, given that they have limited shelf space or just want a different look, so you'll be able to use it vertically or just kind of lay it flat as you've done with consoles traditionally as well too. That's pretty cool that they've added those things into it. Internally itself, one of the things that they added is a Blu-ray player. It's a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray player that they added inside of here, so you can take advantage of those new ultra high def Blu-ray discs that are out, so you can put that inside of there and watch it if you want to too, which is pretty cool. They've also added an infrared port as well, which is nice. They moved one of the USB ports to the front, along with sort of the controller sync button as well too, to sync your controls. They kind of moved that to the front, which is nice. There is no Connect port on here, which is interesting. So there's no dedicated Connect port. Microsoft said there's going to be an adapter that you can use if you have a Connect and you're upgrading to the One S, to be able to take your Connect, plug it in, and use one of the USB ports on it, which is a really nice thing for them to be able to do, because the theme is that everything that, in terms of accessories, anything that belongs within the Xbox One ecosystem, is going to be able to work across all the Xbox One hardware or consoles as they put them out there. So pretty nice that they had that. They've also changed the controller up a little bit. It's more streamlined, that's what they're calling it. They've actually added a little bit of texture to the back of it, which is pretty cool, and it has Bluetooth capabilities as well, which means you can now use this inside of any PC, and there's going to be no need for a dongle, which is pretty cool. First thing I'm thinking of is your laptop, a Surface or something like that. Be able to connect via Bluetooth and game right on your PC with your Xbox One S, I guess, controller, or their new Streamline controller that they added with it. Pretty nice they added that as well too. It's coming in robot white is what they call this color, pretty interesting color. And pricing, it starts off at $299 for the 500 gigabyte model. There's going to be a 1 terabyte model at $349, and then for $399, $400, you'll get the 2 terabyte model. Available for pre-order right now, and the only one I saw for the pre-order right now is the 2 terabyte one at $400. And it's coming out, they say, sometime in August. So in August, you'll be getting your new Xbox One S. Now, the other thing I want to talk about here, another piece of hardware, is Project Scorpio. So now this is a really big deal here, coming from Microsoft, expected in holiday 2017. So this is about a year and a half away. This is supposed to be basically a new revolutionary console, most powerful console they've ever put out. It's supposed to be able to do true 4K gaming at full resolution, so the full 4K resolution with it. It's going to have support for VR. There was announcements from Bethesda that Fallout is being developed for VR for this new Project Scorpio console that's coming out. It's supposed to have, in terms of specs, about 6 teraflops of GPU bandwidth inside of it, 320, I believe they said 320 gigabytes of memory bandwidth. Could be a little bit wrong on there on that one, but it's supposed to have that. It's supposed to be able to do 60 hertz as well too. It's supposed to be just really this all-encompassing, all-powerful console that can just kind of do everything. It's supposed to be sort of that elite console that's going to be coming out in holiday 2017, and that's all we really know right now about it. So that's the two major things that they sort of talked about here. And what a lot of people are complaining about is, combined with some of their other announcements, a lot of the games that are coming out for the Xbox One are also coming out for Windows 10 at the same time. If you heard every game that they announced, it was not only for the Xbox One, but also for Windows 10. So now the complaints came out is, why bother buying an Xbox One? There's no point in buying it, just build a PC, PC Master Race for life. They just started screaming that all out. I've seen it all over Twitter, everywhere. Everyone's just like, PC, just build it, and there's no point of an Xbox. Hold on there. There is a point of having a console because there's still that simplicity with it. I build PCs all the time. I will be the first one to tell you to build a PC in a heartbeat. You have to think like, all right, so they can build a PC, and if they learn how to, do that, which is relatively easier now than these days, what about support? What about when, you download, update, or patch that kind of borks the system? What if one certain piece of hardware goes down? What if you download something that messes up a game? What if you get a bad game driver? Oh, there's always the chance of spyware and stuff like that, and malware and viruses to get onto the system. How, are these people going to know how to do these things? Yes, the more technically inclined, like me and a lot of you that are watching this video, yeah, that's something that's not necessarily all that hard to understand how to do. But for many people, that's sort of a threshold for them that they don't necessarily want to cross. It's just something that I just want to buy it, and I just want it to work. That's why consoles exist, and I think that's perfectly fine to have that. I think building a PC and having PC gaming is awesome, and it's always been the better gaming platform when it comes to graphics and number of games you can get. Costing games can be a little bit cheaper on there as well too. It's always been sort of that thing. You can just get a much more massive library on the PC, but consoles have their place because of the simplicity, ease of use, and they just sort of work. And they have some great games on there as well too. And I know a lot of those games are coming on Windows, but it's good to kind of have both. And really, the reason that's even happening is Microsoft's sort of plan, sort of their initiative to have this one OS that works for all. They want somebody able to develop one game for Windows, and it just works on whatever platform that it is. So you make a game for Windows, it works on a Windows 10 PC, works on a Windows 10 tablet, works on a Windows 10 phone, works on the Xbox One or One S and Project Scorpio because it's based on Windows. That's kind of the whole idea behind it. But VR is a big thing, and that's gonna be the next sort of wave of gaming. Even though it doesn't seem that big right now, we have viable VR out there that you can buy and purchase and use, and it's only going to get a little bit more and a little bit more before it becomes a regular thing within the consumer's home. So it makes sense that these consoles are making this jump, because you're going to hear the same thing from Sony, because Sony's making that PS Neo basically because they have their PlayStation VR, which no one talks about, but it's been out, and it's not been out available, but it's there and available, it's coming, and no one's really talking about it, and they need to really push that with their console. They're the first ones really going to be coming to console with VR. You have Nintendo, who delayed the NX, rumored to add VR to it if they hadn't. I'm not sure why they hadn't already been thinking about that, but those things are there. VR is a big thing. But all right, this video is going long enough here. Share your thoughts below. Let me know what you guys think here. What do you think about the Xbox One S, the VR, Project Scorpio, the PC gaming, PC Master Race? You guys can comment below. Keep things nice and civil, because I know it kind of get a little heated in the gaming world here, but I'll share your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page here. Connect with us on all the social networks. The links to those are in the description, and always remember to live your tech world in high definition. Thanks for watching. Oh, and by the way, sorry for calling you guys assholes. PC Master Race, you guys are pretty cool, of course. Everyone's cool here, so post your comments below. Let me know what you think.